Hey, I'm Joel Villafana, and this is Cup of Joe. I'm from Sweet Tea and Tea. The Caribbean is my home. Big, bold flavors are always popping in my kitchen. I'm not a chef, but I've read hundreds of cookbooks and concocted my own recipes with a Caribbean twist. It's real fun, fantastic food, lots of friends, and big, bold flavors. This is Cup of Joe. Come share a cup with me. Welcome to Cup of Joe, guys. I'm Joel Villafana. Thanks for sharing a cup with us today. Today is all about seafood, and we're doing some fusion as we celebrate India and Trinidad and Tobago. Stay with us. Let's roll out our very first recipe. Our melting pot is brought to you courtesy Lee Kum Kee. Alright guys, we are rolling out recipes here with a bit of a fusion today. We're celebrating our melting pot, and I'm so glad we're in Asia, and of course brought to you by the folks at Lee Kum Kee. But there's a little surprise with the Asian cuisine that we're doing today. I'm starting off with a real nice simple salad, and this is basically cucumbers. I had some radishes, I like the color, and some red onions. What I did, I pulled out this old tool. My mother-in-law had this in her drawer, and I didn't know what it was. So it gives this cucumber such a nice little cool look. It's probably one of those old school mommy knives that you didn't know what it was for. So I just found a use for it, and it gave the cucumber such a nice cool look, right? I'm gonna build now, let me just clean up quickly, and I'm just gonna build a nice dressing, a nice Asian dressing with my Lee Kum Kee ingredients. So I'm starting with some rice wine vinegar, really simple. Things that you have, I have some brown sugar, baby, that I'll add to that. I have some red pepper flakes that can go in there as well. A little salt, a little pepper. And now I'm gonna get all Lee Kum Kee on you. So, as you know, if you've been following the show this summer, I'm loving me some minced garlic from Lee Kum Kee. So I just want about 2 teaspoons of this minced garlic, about a teaspoon of sesame oil, and soy sauce. I just want about a tablespoon of good Lee Kum Kee soy sauce. I told you fusion. I'm adding a pinch of good old Trini Jira. Just a little pinch. That's just for that little, you know, that, in the salad. So, whisk this together. And while I whisk that together, I'm going to get my fire on this pan, because I didn't tell you what I'm doing. Asian fusion cucumber salad. And I'm going to serve that up with some lovely seared scallops. So I just want to finish the salad and let the salad kind of kusume a little. You really just pour it nicely all over there. Yeah. With a little mix, a little toss. The reality with these types of salads, with these types of dressings, the longer it sits, the better. So I'll allow this to, as I said, kusume for a bit, and it's time to sear my salads. So I'm not searing the salad. I'm searing some scallops. I'm starting with some good Licum Key sesame oil. I just did salt and pepper on the scallops. Scallops are very simple. Don't let it intimidate you. They're for people who, as I said, don't eat meat, trying to stay away from, that type of beef and pork, and it's a lovely little side dish. Don't let the scallops intimidate you. It's a simple protein that can go with any side dish, especially, as I said, if you're not eating meat and beef and pork and that sort of thing. So salt and pepper, that's all I did here. What I'm going to do now is stick with my fusion flavors that I'm working with here. China and India kind of thing, kind of combining. So I have some good Trini curry that I will just do a light sprinkle over these scallops. If any of them big chefs around the world see me sprinkling curry on scallops, they're probably screaming to hell high now. But that's how we do. Trinidad Tobago is about that melting pot of food, melting pot of cultures. That's who we are. We do crazy things. I am going to take these scallops, curry side down, and sear in the people Chinese sesame oil. One to 2 minutes on either side. One of the things most important as well, don't go poking around the scallops. Leave it, allow it to sear. Guys, and that's it, Nice sear on either side, curry scallops. Now time to plate up. Very, very special guest waiting in the wings. And I really just want a nice bed of this Asian fusion cucumber salad. So what I'm doing now is just dotting my scallops. This is for a very, very special guest that I have in studio with me. I told you we kind of in fusion mode today. We're celebrating something that's coming towards the end of August, the end of the summer. It's a very, very special event in Trinidad and in India. And to help me celebrate today, none other than two-time chutney soca champion. He is one of the chutney soca artists with the most amount of vibes. And more importantly, he's one of the most versatile voices here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. Please help me welcome Neval Chatelal. I just first wish that I could have understood Hindi. That's Hindi?
Yes.
Tell me that in English. Tell me that in English.
No longer am I spending my nights alone. I am so happy to be in your company.
Wow.
My nights are no longer going to be spent alone. I have you with me.
Wow. Wow. Neval Chatelal in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Please have a seat, my brother. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Have a seat. Please.
Food, we are good company.
Good company. I want you to first taste to make sure we're on the right track to start things off.
Well, first of all,
have you ever had scallops?
Oh, I've had scallops before, but your presentation.
I was hoping you said no, so you had nothing to compare it to. Yeah.
But I must say, first of all, your presentation is amazing.
Very well.
I'm thoroughly impressed. For hashtag another chef, you're certainly doing the most. It looks amazing.
Talk to me.
Now the taste test.
Taste test.
Taste test. Let's see. Shall I go with the veggies first, the salad first, or the scallops? Which one do you want me to try?
So I wanted to taste the salad because the salad has all these wonderful Licum key ingredients that we kind of mix together and pull together Asian style dressing that we put a little pinch of jeera.
Wow. I hope my face says it.
Yeah, it did.
Thank I don't want to talk no more. I want to finish this right.
Very good, very good.
This is absolutely delicious.
And I don't know if anywhere in the world you would have had curried, seared scallops.
This is a first, right? Big up Trinidad Tobago.
Big up,
Chef.
big up,
Joe.
big up TNT. Let me tell you what we're doing on the show. I want to thank the folks at Lee for making this possible. But Neval Chatelal is here, and today he and I coming together to just make you aware of something as we get ready to celebrate Trinidad Tobago's independence and India's independence on a fantastic tour that's happening next month. We're coming back. We don't want to say too much yet. Much more to come here as we celebrate our melting pot here on Couple Show. Rolling out recipe number 2. That's right. I just want to do a classic dish. Thanks to the folks at Ocean Delight, I'm doing for Neval Chatelal a shrimp scampi.
I love it. Why shrimp though? Why shrimp though?
Because tomato is meat, you know, chicken, you know.
No.
Plus, I just love shrimp.
Oh, I thought
when
you
there's no meat involved, Ocean Delight shrimp is my go-to. I can eat shrimp, cocktail shrimp, curry shrimp, salad shrimp.
Right,
I can eat shrimp anything.
Right.
I
just thought there was some kind of reference to me and shrimp, you know, some kind of relationship. Or he was trying to make, you know, something he was trying to, some parallel. I don't know.
You can't. He did a shrimp dance.
Yeah.
He did a shrimp dance. You see? Let me get my cracking. Let me get my dish cracking. I'm adding some butter to some olive oil. Right? Both full of flavor. Olive oil, nice flavor. Butter, nice flavor. And I have some shrimp here. So Ocean Delight has a range of sizes. This here I am using the 21 to 25 size. There's a 61 to 70. There's a big jumbo one as well.
Wow.
I think it's 16 to 20 per pound. Nice big jumbo size. I'm using this size, and I just want to get my shrimp sauce in there. And very careful here, Neval, because I don't want to overcook my shrimp.
Right.
So I am just going to leave this for about a minute on either side.
Okay.
So this is a very important. A lot of flavor develops here in the pot. Everything happening in this pot. We're going to be tossing some pasta, some wine.
Wow.
It's a real classic Italian dish, shrimp scampi. And I just thought I'd stay with the classics today and serve you up a little
Thank
classic.
you so much.
Yeah. You will know when the shrimp start changing color. So I just want to toss, allow it to sear on the other side just for another minute or so. And the reason I'm being very careful is because this shrimp has to come back in some heat afterwards. And shrimp doesn't take long to cook, so you really just want a little quick sear on this. This shrimp is done for the while, and I just want to get this out here. There you go. And I'm setting this aside. Don't let it intimidate you. This was salt, pepper, a little good Trini green seasoning, probably a little garlic if you have to squeeze in there, and that's it. Rest this aside. All I want to do now, Neval, is let me start with some onions. So while I'm chopping these onions up, Neval, I want you to tell the people, because there's something major that Couple is happy to be part of. Neval Chatelal is very much at the forefront of it. And it's an epic tour of India that's happening in conjunction with our celebration of our 60th independence.
Yeah, it's
Did I say too much?
No, that's perfect. Ansura Vacations, Juliana Furman, Soca on the Seas. We are so extremely honored to partner with the government of India to do a joint celebration of Trinidad and Tobago's 60th anniversary of independence and India's 75th anniversary of independence. We reached out to the High Commissioner of Trinidad and Tobago to India and told him we were coming and that we intended to invite him to one of our private events that we were hosting, right? And then the creativity and his imagination started, being tweaked, and he was inspired to scale up the event to a free to the public one in collaboration with the government of India. So whereas we thought we were going into a nice simple event where we invited His Excellency to attend. He's now invited us to collaborate with the entire of India.
He basically say, "Oh, let's go into my country."
Yeah, you come in here.
You come into my country. Go into my country. I will take control.
Yeah, big time. No small time. We're doing this big time.
Right.
It's 60 years we're celebrating, and India is celebrating their 75th. So we're going to mark this occasion with a most splendid concert featuring myself, Savita Singh, Johan Chakri, Terry Gadraj, and Roger George.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And kind of just celebrating the two cultures.
Of course.
And the heritage of Trinidad and Tobago.
Great heritage, great history. And the name of the concert will be Connections, and we'll be exploring all of the different combinations and permutations of cultural exchange that we've enjoyed with India and throughout the region and the world.
Yeah. If you've been following Cup of Joe guys on all our socials and on cupofjoecaribbean.com, we would have also started doing what we've called the Cup of Joe Culinary Adventures. And through our vacations, we went on a Caribbean escape. We hopped 7 islands in 6 days. Crazy. But we captured it all, and we will be there in India to kind of bring this celebration together. We're going to be following Neval, bringing the concert to you, and then of course, I'm going to look for food.
Of course.
I'm going to look for some food. Neval, I'm going to just bring people up to speed on what I'm doing. So, shrimp flavor happening here.
Right.
And I just had some onions and garlic, and I'm adding some green seasonings now. Good old Trini green seasonings. I love to add my Trini green seasonings. It looks like a big bowl of something, but it's good white wine.
Oh, for real?
Good white wine, just about a cup and a half. That just will deglaze that pan and pick up all that wonderful flavor. So shrimp scampi really is really that. It's cooking the flavors of shrimp and white wine, and it's coming together nicely. Nice little fusion. Nice little fusion.
Yeah.
I just want to add a little bit of lime juice of 1 lime.
Right.
Just to bring it to life a little bit.
Wow. So where would you have learned all of these methods? The science and the art?
Yeah, my wife taught me.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Wow.
She had hundreds of cookbooks when we got married.
Wow.
And I just started reading these cookbooks and asking her questions. She buffed me, and then I said, "Look, let me go and try this."
So does she let you cook at home, or you only cook for TV?
She does. So before TV, for people who may not know the story,
right?
I'm adding some parsley, guys. Parsley is also a very kind of important ingredient. What you can add here as well, just to Caribbeanize it and to Trini it is some shadow benny. You could add some shadow benny in here as well. Yeah, you can do that as well. I have some tomatoes that I just want to add in here. So that is doing its thing. Give it a couple minutes, and we will then add some beautiful pasta to this.
Lovely.
You smell it, huh?
Oh, the aroma is fantastic.
So I want to take some pasta now and add that straight in here. So I want to add about half, just to, I want to add all. Neval look like he like it saucy.
That's right.
Yeah. so you just now want to fold the pasta in all that good sauce.
Woo.
Just a little sauce. And the final thing, Neval, is to add back not only the shrimp, but you see all that goodness there? That's flavor that you don't want to waste. And add back in all that shrimp.
Yeah.
And toss. Just to make sure all the sauce properly coating the pasta, it's time to serve up this wonderful dish.
Oh, I ready.
Because you add the pasta, you know, nothing wrong with just adding a little touch of salt again.
So my voice teacher, she used to actually cook pasta.
Yeah.
She studied in Italy, and one of the favorite dishes before you perform is a nice pasta, because it helps give you the energy you need to sing, right?
Pasta?
Yeah, people mistake performers, the energy requirements of a performer. You might have some footage of me performing that you will show that it involves a lot of floor work, a lot of diaphragmatic work. So we consume a lot of energy and we need proper fuel.
Right.
So these types of carbs, and you got veggies in there and protein, they fuel the performer so that we can give our best.
Just a touch of parsley to the top. Shala. Shrimp scampi. I want to thank the folks at Ocean Delight for making it possible. Ocean Delight, seafood you can trust. And I hope Neval will trust me to take a sample of my shrimp scampi.
Wow. Once again, your presentation.
Yeah.
Mwah.
I've been working on it.
He's our boss. Are you taste test?
Yes.
Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious.
It's good. It's good. Classic dish, very simple flavors, very simple ingredients, and you can pull this together.
Like you said, light. Yeah.
Refreshing. But as I said, hearty. As
Yeah.
you said, you need when you have to do all them kind of
Enough fuel. Enough fuel inside
performances
there.
you just put on, my brother. We coming back, we're not done just yet. Neval Chatelal and a whole crew of wonderful performers will be gracing the India's stage to bring you a fantastic concert, Connections. Coming back, eat up, my brother.
Alrighty.
Share a scoop with Creamery Novelties Ice Cream.
Trinidad and Tobago, sing hi-yi-yo. We are the wonders of this world, sing hi-yi-yo. Cup of Joe, sing hi-yi-yo. Come let me take you to a place where every step I stay. The earth rejoices as the drums of every nation play. The rhythm up into the air, keep time as people everywhere, all join together living in harmony. Singing as we toy, play, dance and dream, unveiling our great destiny, all smiling and painting this Caribbean scene. And when you hear that sweet pan play from inside, biddy bandy bam 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 bade, put your hands up and declare it. Joey, doing this with me? We're riffing, right? Let's go. Right. I believe you and me, we are the wonders of this world. I believe it's all are we. Copper Joe family. Right there in your seat. On your pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, hey. Sing ay-ay-yo. Sing ay-ay-yo. Sing ay-ay-yo. Copper Joe. Sing ay-ay-yo. Ay-ay-yo. Trinidad and Tobago.
I have one question. Chocolate sauce or caramel?
Both.
Oh! Say ay-ay-yo.
Come on. Deixa-me tranquila. Deixa-me tranquila. Wow, that's a beauty. Chocolate is my favorite.
Chocolate is your favorite.
I can't wait. Thank you very much. I'm feeling like a kid.
Courtesy to the folks at Creamery Ice Cream. Guys, Creamery Novelty Ice Creams have been doing some fantastic sundaes with a whole range of flavors. Neval is a chocoholic.
That's right.
And we are doing a chocolate sundae topped with some crushed chocolate cookies. And then we just have some chocolate sauce to just kind of drizzle all over there. And a little caramel sauce. This is what you call overdo. This is what you call overdo. But cheers to Creamery Ice Cream. Do you want to know what's a good thing about this? Every week on the show, I've been having Sundays.
Oh, wow.
Not one Sunday, but 2. You know why? Because there is no added sugar
Oh my gosh.
in this range of ice cream by Creamery.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to
Have a seat, my brother. Have a seat. Let's share a scoop. Bro, that song is such a beautiful song.
Thank you.
That one was inspired just
Oh.
by our country, I suppose, and Trinidad and Tobago.
Bro, I was sitting and just thinking about how amazing this place that we call home is. And sometimes we take it for granted, you know. We have such beautiful landscape, we have natural beauty when it comes to the flora and fauna. And most importantly, we have such beautiful people. We have such an opportunity to showcase to the world what it truly means to be a global citizen.
Yeah.
Here in Trinidad and Tobago, we enjoy the cultures of China, India, Syria, Africa, just to name a few, right? But to be a Trinbagonian, a true Trinbagonian, you represent not only your own identity or your own heritage that you have descended from, but we incorporate all cultures and all flavors into this melting pot. This beautiful country that we call Trinidad and Tobago, truly wonders of the world.
As you talk wonders of the world, you've been representing chutney soca, but I mean I've seen you do so much music. Where do you consider yourself as an artist? I mean, where do you categorize yourself as an artist?
I like to tell people I'm simply a performing artist because I like to be able to take on any role or any challenge. And I think where I really came into my own is when I was on Rising Stars.
Yeah.
And I've always been dabbling with all the different genres of music growing up. And that was the opportunity for me to actually formalize in my mind the type of artist I want to be. And while going through that process, I told myself I'm not going to box myself into any one category. I am going to represent who I am as a Trinbagonian. We like salt, we in everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah?
So after Rising Stars, it was no turning back then.
There was
for
no
you.
turning back. I actually left my job at Caribbean Airlines. I was a calibration technician for 4 years.
Right.
And the epiphany should have come much earlier in life, I must say, because everybody was telling me, but you know, you're having self-doubt, especially when it comes to taking on a full-time career in the performing arts. But after the visibility that I got on the national stage and even on the international stage through different competitions, including Chutney Soca Monarch and all of that, I was able to tell myself, you know what, it is time. It is time to cross that, you know, that hurdle in my mind. And I had the support of my family and friends, and of course, it's just been an amazing journey so far. And we're heading to India. For this epic tour. This partnership with Juliana has started since the inception of the Soca on the Seas brand. And when she indicated that she wanted to do a land-based tour, a destination tour to India, she had given me the dates. I first was a little sad that I wouldn't be in my country to celebrate our 60th anniversary of independence. So I started thinking to myself, how can I mark the occasion while we're there? So I told Juliana, hey, let's reach out to the High Commissioner of Trinidad and Tobago to India and find out what possibilities there are for us to have an event to commemorate the occasion. And after speaking with him and then realizing he wants to scale it up to a national event in collaboration with the government of India, I mean, just it feels like such an honor to be holding the flag of Trinidad and Tobago along with the other artists on the cast, and to be able to represent for our culture and to showcase to the world how truly wonderful we are as a people and united. I mean, there are people who are shouting division, but the people who are shouting for unity, I think we are outnumbered.
Our voices are louder. Our voices are louder.
And we need to hold hands, and we need to shout a little louder and sing out against the division that's happening in our society. Because to me, it's crumbling at times, and it's really defeating the morale, my own morale. But we're going to lift that flag, and we're going to wave that flag, and we're going to dance, and we're going to sing, and we're going to show them Trinidad and Tobago.
So let's do one thing quickly, because we have a couple weeks to go, and to get to India, people still can't come to India with us. How do they do that?
You can definitely go to the website ansuravacations.com, and you'd see the tab Epic India Tour. Please go to the website and you'd find all the information about the 5-star hotels, all meals, all transport, internal transport. It's all covered in the cost, and all you have to take care of outside of the cost of the tour itself is your airfare. So it comes up to roughly about 3,200 US for the entire package, and it's 3 nights in Dubai on
free.
the house.
On
It's
the
free.
house.
Yeah.
On the house.
And Sura Vacations is giving you a great deal.
It's really a fantastic
Yeah.
offer, really a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
And based on what Neval and I know of Soca on the Seas, the brand, they put on a fantastic show. Neval, as I said, will be leading a concert. I think outside of the main concert connection, there will be a couple other major concerts.
That's right.
Every other night or
That's
every
right.
night in India.
When we had Agra, when we were after visiting the Taj Mahal, we will definitely be exploring the romantic compositions that are associated with the feel and the magic of the Taj.
You sound like a romantic
Yes,
man.
yes. I'm just thinking about the Taj. I'm thinking about the music that's associated with the scenery, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then we go to Jaipur, Rajasthan, folk music of India. It's dance. It's up tempo. It's really something that will connect you with the soul and spirit of the Rajasthan music, Rajasthani music and its people.
Yeah.
And then when we go to Dubai, well, let's just leave that as the surprise. The surprise, the dessert. Yeah. The main entree will be in India, and then for dessert we will enjoy what Dubai has to offer.
Excellent, excellent. Join us in India, guys. We are celebrating not only our independence, 60 years here in TNT. Neval and I won't be here, but we'll be celebrating 75 years of India's independence and the heritage that connects the two countries. Major part of our global society here in Trinidad and Tobago. We'll be in India, and hope you can join us. Go and check out the website for all the details on suravacations.com. Neval Chatelal, thank you very much for spending some time with me today, my brother.
Thank you so much for having
I
me.
hope you enjoyed everything you had.
I did. I certainly did.
We continue to celebrate food, fun, and friends.
That's right.
Inside our melting pot here in Trinidad and Tobago.
That's right.
Cheers, guys.